Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a good day. Yeah, today I am back here with another video. Today we're going to be talking about pretty much upcoming storm systems because we are going to have several storm systems in the US, and we're going to be seeing if we're going to have any ice storms, winter storms, and we're going to be talking about how warm it is in the south compared to how it was last week, especially in Texas. But yeah, let's get started. So these are the current temperatures, or the latest temperatures, for around 6 to 7 p.m. You can see now this is the same state that was practically frozen over last week. We have 50s in the Texas Panhandle. It's almost 70 in Dallas Fort Worth, 74 in Houston, and even 80s in extreme South Texas. Then we go back to earlier this afternoon. It was almost 90, around 90 in some areas of South Texas. So that's a very big difference from what it was last week at this time, and especially last Tuesday. And yeah, we can also see that Dallas was 70 degrees today. Well, last week, or last Tuesday morning, they were -2. So very big difference. They were almost 80 yesterday. So a very big difference from what it was last week in Texas and Louisiana and pretty much the whole central U.S. But yeah, we can see right now there's not a lot of extreme cold in the U.S. We just have 20s and 30s across the Midwest and Northern Plains and into the Northeast. The coldest temperatures are in the Rockies and the higher elevations. But yeah, so let's talk about the severe weather right now. We are getting closer to severe weather season. We're getting quite close to it, actually. So this is the convective outlook for tomorrow, for day 2, for Thursday. We have a marginal for areas in northeastern Texas, southeastern Oklahoma, southwestern Arkansas, and northwestern Louisiana. And with that, the SPC is expecting a 5% chance for hail, and hail is really one of the only threats tomorrow, according to the SPC. So yeah, let's talk about this briefly. So we can, first of all, let's look at moisture tomorrow, because tomorrow does not look great for things like tornadoes, but we could have hail, like the SPC is forecasting in this area. So you can see moisture tomorrow is quite limited in that area. We have pretty low dew points. We have dews in the around in the 40s. And earlier in the day, we have maybe some 50s in the southern part of that marginal risk. And then by Thursday evening, we have 40s, even stretching into southeastern Oklahoma. The most moisture, though, is in south and southeastern Texas, where we had dews well into the 60s. We can see here, kind of by the Corpus Christi area, we have around 66-degree dew points and low to mid 60s in Houston. So better moisture in South Texas, of course. And yeah, we even go later. We don't really have enough moisture, but that hail threat is still there with these storms. We'll look at that soon. But first off, let's look at some ingredients for severe weather. So let's do Thursday afternoon first. Not a lot of CAPE or instability. Most of it's limited to south and southeastern Texas, same as the moisture, kind of similar to the moisture. And as we go later, of course, let's go to 21Z now. So this is around 3 to 4 p.m. We do have decent values of CAPE in southeastern Texas for this time of year, around 1,000, maybe 1,500. And that's ML, so that's pretty good. Or not good, but that's okay. And we continue to go later. We don't really get a lot of instability in this area. But we're going to look at lapse rates. Let's look at 700 millibar to 500 millibar lapse rates. You can see, let's go back to Thursday afternoon. We do have lapse rates of around 6, so pretty bad, but the SPC is expecting a risk for hail. Now we can take some soundings in this area, of course. Let's do that and see what we have going on. So we can go to 0:00, so around 6 to 7 p.m. Let's take a sounding right here. Let's see what we have. All right, that's pretty bad. All right, so very capped. Wait, let me get rid of that color. So as we can see, 46-degree dew point, 47-degree temperatures, so not that great. Shear profile, pretty bad. Like I said, look at that ML calving. Yeah, so yeah, we could get some hail out of that, definitely. Maybe it's not looking that good though. Now we go into southwestern Arkansas where that marginal risk is also. 44-degree temperature, 37 dew point. Not very good. We even look at lapse rates. They're not that great either. But the chance of hail is there according to the SPC. So yeah, now let's actually look at what we're gonna have across the whole U.S. For like storm systems and that kind of thing. So go out to tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. We have a lot of mountain snow in the northwest. And wait, let me switch the colors, sorry. All right. Here you can see have some moisture in Texas, so we have that chance for thunderstorms with hail in that area according to the SPC. And yeah, as that disturbance moves to the east, though, it gets a little bit more of a bigger deal as it moves kind of into the more deep south. This is Friday morning now. We actually have areas of heavy rain in areas of Louisiana, Mississippi, Arkansas, Alabama, Georgia, maybe southern Tennessee also getting on that. And then continues to move further east throughout the day. By Friday evening, it is starting to bring some snow potentially to areas of Virginia, West Virginia, and maybe some freezing rain, sleet in areas of extreme northwestern North Carolina and southwestern Virginia. And then we go throughout Friday night, the storm system kind of weakens, and then it goes into the northeast and kind of combines with a weak clipper and brings some decent snow maybe to Canada, southern Canada, and potentially northern Maine could get in on some of that. It's going to be kind of close though. And yeah, and then we go to this is Saturday evening. Still pretty unsettled across the south. We still have a lot of showers. Nothing really significant though. We do have some snow showers in the central plains into the northern plains. And once we get into Sunday morning, though, this is when it starts to become stronger once again. This is a different storm system, though. We have 1,009 millibar low in western Michigan, with a little bit of snow in UP in Michigan, Wisconsin, and northern Michigan. We can see we have a lot more rain across the south in areas like Tennessee, Kentucky, West Virginia, and southern Ohio. We have that moderate, maybe even some heavy rain in some areas. And we have showers on this front going all the way into Texas. So pretty unsettled across the south. And we go later Sunday. We can go out this Sunday afternoon. We can see more snow in Canada and continuing showers across the south with several clippers. And after that, still remains unsettled across the south. Probably some kind of stationary front. And we don't exactly have any big storm system. This is kind of getting far out, so we're not going to look further past this because around a week out is when models start to get pretty unreliable. Let's look at the European and see how it compares to the GFS. If there's any major differences. So the European does seem to have a lot more snow for the Northeast this weekend. We can go back to the GFS and go back to this weekend. It had most of it being rain, some of it starting off as snow, with the most snow being in extreme northern Maine, which that could even switch over to rain later in the day, Saturday. We go to the European, it's a little bit different. The European has it all snow in northern Maine, maybe some sleet mixing in or freezing rain for a brief little bit, but mostly all snow. And even central Maine could get in on some decent snow, according to the GFS. Also has more snow down even in New York, Pennsylvania, Vermont, New Hampshire has more snow with that. Then a lot more than GFS actually. So yeah. Now this could be a interesting storm system. That is about a week out. We go to the GFS for Tuesday evening, March 2nd. And let's see what the GFS is saying. Yeah, very different. Just seems to be some kind of, probably a stationary front in the south, right around the Gulf Coast. The European has low pressure, though, in southern Illinois, southern Indiana, kind of running that line. But that could bring some snow to the northeast if that does happen. That is far out, though, and I'm not confident it's going to happen at this point. But yeah, I will be back tomorrow with another update. And if this remains within the European model, we will talk about that in tomorrow's video. But yeah, I will be back tomorrow. But yes, thank you guys for watching the video, and bye.